everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Angel Azzarra, and I'm a professional opera singer and voice teacher. And today I'm going to be reacting to Dimash Kudaibergen's performance of Daybreak from his 2017 Bastau concert. If you are new to the Dimash journey and you are a Dimash dear or a Dimash fan, please like and subscribe to stay posted. This is Dimash journey number 5. I did have a copyright strike on Dimash's performance of Adagio. I've been trying to go chronologically, but this just means that for now I'm jumping out of the singer competition early and going into the Bastau performances. If you have an artist that you want to recommend to me, please comment below, and I promise that Clau and I will do our best for me to film and analyze the singers that you suggest. As always, Dimash comes on Mondays and other artists are coming Wednesdays and Fridays. So for now, let's get into the Dimash. I can see very clearly that he's a lot more relaxed than he was in singer competition. He owns the stage. He's just like loping around very casually. He seems really comfortable. I'm really excited to hear what he sounds like in this incredibly relaxed body alignment, as opposed to singer, where I could really sense the nerves, especially in Adagio. He had a lot of head shake. So I'm excited to hear this, and I'm sorry that I stopped before he really even sang, but 30 seconds. It's so nice to hear him sing low. It's very attractive that he's not singing this low and it's in vocal fry. It's not at all in vocal fry. He's totally in a healthy phonating place. And I think he's achieving this by keeping his mandible just gently putting pressure on his hyoid bone. The hyoid bone is a bone that sits on top of your vocal tract, your voice box. Blah. It sits on top of your voice box, and it's suspended by tendons and musculature. But despite the fact that it's not connected to any other bone, the mandible can manipulate it by just tilting down, and that, not much, but just a little bit, will drop your larynx down, which is what you need to achieve to achieve lower notes, towards the bottom of your register. It's not an unhealthy manipulation. It's just a physical manipulation to help you achieve healthy phonating low notes. And that's what he's doing, or that's what it seems like he's doing to me. I think what he's doing to achieve this really round sound, I don't want to say it's an incredibly dark sound, but it is very round. With my own students, if I wanted them to achieve a sound like this and I didn't want to get really technical, I'd say try and sing like you have an egg in the back of your mouth. La, da, da, kind of weird getting into that space, but I think that he is achieving it by raising his velum quite high. His soft palate, the velum is the soft palate, raising it quite high so that when it's raised that high, the tissue of the soft palate actually blocks air going into the nasopharyngeal space or into the nasal cavities, and it can take out any nasal sound if you sing like that. Another way you could try and achieve it at home, instead of, if you're not a visualization person and you don't want to think about an egg in your mouth, you could just sing with your fingers covering your nose. La da da. Whatever the melody is. But it's so beautiful when he sings with that really, really round tone. I love that he's not belting in his upper register, clearly. Like, he's still in his middle voice, which is, 3 octaves long. But he's in such a comfortable space, and so he's really playing with the dynamics of it. And he's giving us messe di voces, which means at the start of the phrase, it's kind of soft. Na, 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 na. And then it gets softer again as he ends each phrase. It's a really... I think I've talked about them before in relation to Dimash's singing. It's not the hardest technique in the world, but it is an advanced vocal technique according to like the Marchesi books and the Lamperti books, which I can link below for you if anybody's interested in reading more about voice technique. But it is, it's a little bit of showing off, even though it doesn't seem super fireworky. He's showing off his breath control, and it's nice. I love when he goes into his tenor voice. It's my favorite. I am so obsessed. It's such a beautiful tenor voice. And it's not to say that I don't like his belt or that I don't like when he sings more pop or when he was at the beginning singing very low, but that tenor sound is just, come on, I'm a soprano. Like, of course, that's the sound that I'm going to love. It's just such a powerful, hyper-masculine sound. And every time it comes from him, I'm always not surprised, but it's sort of like, I just want to hear him sing an entire song with just that, like just one song where everything is just like tenor. Like, I would die to hear him sing like Nessun Dorma. It would be so nice. Because it's just such a powerful sound, and the formant is perfect. And I know that if I were there, I could like feel it buzzing in my chest because his overtones are spot on. Unfortunately, you don't really hear them in recordings like this, but I know deep down in my bones that it's there. It's so nice to see him belting this high without the cranial shake. I remember reading some comments where people were like, that's sympathetic resonance. I'm sorry. Whoever said that, disagree. I'm sorry. I love you, but no. When your head is shaking when you're singing, that's tension. And I saw it happening a few times in the SOS d'Ontarien. I did maybe not in SOS, but I know I saw it happening in the singer competition. And I don't think that it's because he has bad technique, because clearly that is not a thing. I think it was because he was nervous and tension came in because he was nervous. I mean, everybody gets nervous. Pavarotti got nervous. Whitney Houston talked about getting nervous. Everybody gets nervous, and that can affect the way you sing because you're your nervous system reacts, and you can't help it because you're not always in control of your nervous system. It's autonomous, so you can't always do anything about it. But I really appreciate that I'm seeing him belt now without that shake. And for anybody who believes that a cranial shake is a sign of resonance and high notes, please go watch Whitney. Please go watch Mariah. Please go watch Michael Jackson, Pavarotti, Maria Callas, Joan Sutherland. I could go on and on and on. Great singers who sing high notes. Why aren't their heads shaking if that's a resonance issue? And I'm going to get off my high horse and I'm going to stop being a butt. But that's my 2 cents, or all of my cents, since this is my video. That's so pretty. That's just really beautiful. I want to go back, but Claudia will murder me. Wow. It's nice to hear him finally moving melismatically, just, different pitches on one vowel. Not that that's a very, very fast one, but it is quite high. And it's just pretty. It's just pretty. And again, he's keeping it all in one register in that moment. It's nice and forward, but it's still a balanced sound. Yeah. It's so exciting, and it's so nice to hear. I know I talk about how he jumps from belt to classical, like on these hairpin, 90-degree turns, or 360, 180, I don't know. It turns very fast, acute turns. But it's really nice to hear him go through the registers all in one vocal placement. I'm holding my thing. I got excited, sorry. It's so nice to hear him stay in one resonating placement. Those are just hocus pocus words. I'm not going to get into the science of it because this video is already like 1 million minutes long. But he's keeping it all in one place. Whether you want to say that it's a balanced, nasopharyngeal and oropharyngeal space, but it's quite forward. If I were asking my student to sing this way, I would tell them to sing as if it was bouncing off of their 2 front teeth. Just behind their 2 front teeth. Whatever those notes are, I completely forgot them because I got excited. But that's what I would get them to do to achieve this. It's a very forward sound, but it's still a very balanced sound. And I know I cut him off right when he started to sing something awesome. Wow, that was so good. I said last time that I thought Dai Dao was my new favorite, and I still think that. It was really nice hearing him sing a Kazakh song, singing in his native language, and I could really see his soul in that piece. But I really like this one too, and I think it's because in the Bastau performances, compared to the singer performances that I've seen, he's just so much more comfortable. He's relaxed. He's playing around. And if you had asked me this 6 weeks ago or 5 weeks ago, whenever I started listening to him, when I saw SOS for the first time, that was still wildly impressive. But it's so much nicer to hear him just having fun. I don't think that this song was difficult for him at all. which makes me kind of angry, but here we are. But it's just so nice to hear him do these hairpin turns, from the tenor sound to the pop sound to the whatever, and on and on and on it goes. And then hear him keep one register going up on another, 2-octave melisma. Because it's almost, there's no qualifier. It is as impressive to do either. Do the hairpin turns from registral shift to registral shift, to placement shift, the style of singing that you're doing, or doing a 2-octave melisma and keeping it the same instead of going, into your mixed voice or into your falsetto or whatever. To keep it the same going up is also wildly impressive to me. And it takes a lot of hard work and discipline to keep it in the same space as you travel upward. And I think I'm just going to go back and listen to it again because I want to learn these runs because they're really fun. Sorry, I'm really excited. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video or found it informational or helpful at all, please like and subscribe. And toi 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 until next time.